Ice Wraith. And I got it. Yeah, no idea what that just was. How you doing today? If you wonder what this is, I'm Darren. I've been using a VR treadmill for the last... it's 3 years this month, actually. It's 3 years this month as my main form of exercise. Started off using a bow trainer. You can see the shattered remains of a couple of them behind me, but I couldn't release. Then I got a shadow shot where I could release, and now I've got this guy where I can release, and it's 25 pounds instead of 10.6. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the bow. Obviously, VR treadmill. And, yeah. Haptics, and, say hello to everybody there, Lydia. And we got an AI Lydia going on as well, although it takes a minute.
I think it's time we checked our gear and made sure
She cut herself off.
Greetings, everyone. I am Lydia, housecarl to our esteemed Thane. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
AI. Anyway, that's what this is all about. I'm gonna go, figure out what I'm gonna do now. So, I'm gonna find the Augur of Dunlane, which is in the thing. So I'm just gonna head down there. I'm gonna head down to the Midden. So I'm heading down into the Midden, where I'll literally be walking through it on my VR treadmill. With my housecarl and everybody else. So this is a literal walkthrough of the Midden. And I might be back and forth as well, so that'll be fun. Okay. Don't see anything going on here. I think that might head back to... Yeah, it's the Hall of Continuance.
Those Draugr were relentless. I've never seen them so aggressive. We should be careful, my Thane.
What Draugr?
There may be more of them lurking in the shadows.
Okay. So this is just cool. Just a random skeleton. A bloody cell. And people wonder why in the College of Winterhold wonders why people don't trust them. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. It's ridiculous. Sounds like a... What do you call it? Ice Wraith. And I got it. And I hit my desk.
Those Draugr and Ice Wraiths didn't stand a chance against us. Shall we press
What
on, my
Draugr?
Thane?
I think we fought Draugr like a while ago last time. And she's like all on about it now. Alright. Here we go. Nice torchbug thorax. What? Okay, this is a cool little area. Salts and rubies, frost salts and sapphires, Dwemer Storeroom. Like, why would you summon these things on purpose?
My Thane. It's a book about a mysterious forge that can conjure Atronachs. The writer shares their notes on how to use it, including recipes for summoning different types of Atronachs. They warn about the dangers of experimenting with the forge, but also share their findings on how to conjure a flame, frost, and storm Atronach. That's the gist of my Thane.
Let's drop some fire salts in there. Drop a ruby, whoops. The lever. And kill the flame Atronach because it just summons and attacks you.
Yeah, looks like someone needs to work on their flame-throwing skills.
But there's other stuff you can find throughout the game that you can make stuff here. I never cared that much for it, but here we go. I'm in this little area. Don't know what this area is supposed to be. Just a little area. Some cooking supplies and other things. There's a Draugr.
this just lovely? Trapped in a dark, damp dungeon with nothing but the sound of dripping water and the stench of death. Just what
That's very Game of Thrones to me. I don't know why. It's very Game of Thrones. There's a chest down there. I'm gonna go. I'm exploring. No, I'm gonna go for it. And of course, you're down here. See if we can get back up to where I was. And now you appear. A loot and a potato. Because, yeah. That makes sense. This is where the goat. Yeah, that's the goat.
You heard what Quaranir said, didn't you? About the Eye of Magnus and the Sigic Order's concerns? We should probably find that Augur of Dunlane and see what he has to say.
Okay, this part is cool. I don't have the rings on me. But I'll go back and get them and come back here. Because this is a cool thing where you get a pirate's treasure. Or you kill a demon. Either way. Their skeletons are right down there. Casually killed some skeletons. See, I went for the treasure. Now,
Oh, great. Another skeleton defeated. I'm sure the people of Winterhold are sleeping better at night knowing that particular skeleton is no longer a threat.
Because, you know, I'm gonna eat bread that I found down here. What? Okay. Okay, this is back where I started. So this...
There is no help for you here.
Creepy voice, but yeah, that is where you started with your weird Game of Thrones thing. And then you go this way.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come.
And here's the Augur of Dunlane.
Perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist.
Yeah, I do.
Very well. You may enter.
I didn't know this door was locked until... Okay. So you're the Augur of Dunlane.
To see through Magnus's eye.
Do you find this as boring as I do, Lydia?
You require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center.
Robbing staff.
Oh, come now, Darren. You're not finding the Augur's words enlightening?
Take this knowledge
I'm
to
sure
your
the fate of the
Archmage.
college is of little consequence to you. Let's just go back to whatever it is you do when you're not getting us into trouble.
That's all I do is get us into trouble. Alright. So this is the Augur of Dunlane. That means you're pretty much done, but I am gonna make sure I've explored everything. That's where I came from, right? Yeah, because then that brings you up by the goat. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab those rings and go back to the Midden Dark. So... Alright, to get the rings, you go to the Arcanium, and then they're hidden in a chest over here somewhere. If I recall correctly. Here we go. Always save it for a master lock. Just in case you can't find the... There we go.
Ooh, what did you find in there, my Thane? Treasure beyond your wildest
Rings.
dreams, or perhaps something a bit more.
Once you get those rings,
I'm simply dying to know.
get yourself dizzy by taking a spiral staircase. I'm gonna read this book. No.
Midden incident report. It seems some students were found dead
Yeah.
in the Midden, victims of a summoning ritual gone wrong. The investigator found a strange relic, a gauntlet with a Daedric sigil, and took 4 rings from it for further study.
Ring finger.
I've got your back.
Not even sure if I'm doing this right. There we go. And get all the rings in. That happens. Do I have to fight this thing or not? Forget.
With it then.
We're beneath Winterhold College, the Midden.
I was beginning to think the day would never come. So, you broke the binding spell, did you? Matters little.
It sounds like a pirate.
Their souls are trapped in oblivion all the same. And here I stay.
You're going back where you belong, Dramora.
Where I belong is back aboard my ship on the Abyssian. You've no hope of defeating me, pup. Don't bother. Why not broker a bargain instead?
You get some pretty good treasure if you broker a bargain. I'm listening.
Those kids are dead anyway. Killing me won't bring them back. I, on the other hand, have done quite a bit with my time on Mundus. Release me, and I'll share a bit of my wealth with you.
How could I even release you?
Names have power, lad. You should know by now. Just say, Valak Sane, I release you, and poof, I'm on my way.
Felix Sane, I release you.
There's a smart lad. Take the map. The loot's hidden there. It'll show itself when you get near. See you on the other side, mortal.
And that is the coolest thing in the Midden Dark. Of course, you get this. Yeah, and it's that statue of Talos that's down there. Here we go. I think it's this one. I'll show you on the map in a second. Just down to the right. Yeah, it's this one. See? And there's Velexian's treasure. Some of it's crap, but some of it's pretty good. The stuff just sitting around on the outside is pretty good. The other stuff is kind of crap. And here it is on the map. See? Right there. Right there. With the hold, right there. Alright, peace out. Oh my god, come on. Something's up with my mounting here.
This
There we
location
go.
is exposed and vulnerable. It's not suitable as a base or camp. We should consider moving to a more secure location. My Thane. Really, Darren, that sword of yours is going to get you killed one of these days. When are you going to upgrade to something a bit more for me?
Old. Oh, that's Rhea? Here we go. Could've swore it was a bandit.
By the road, my Thane, lead the way to Archmage.
Nailed her, though.
We've got a summit to reach.
What do you need, my friend?
Got her good. Thought you were a bandit. Sorry, Rhea. Should have known better, but I didn't. I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do.
Need some help.
Your spell finally wore
If you
off.
can spare them. Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Okay, you can try again.
This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it. Let me try again.
It's supposed to be you that's changing,
This really isn't turning out the way I
and your dog.
I'll get it right this time. I swear.
But it's not you. The Vert doesn't work with it.
There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me. Until next time.
Snow knows the staff's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, see if I can get some Mzulft from here in... I don't know. However many steps. Let's see. Let's see what I got for steps now. Let's see. 1919. Alright, 1919 steps. So 1919 minus however many steps I take is how long it takes to get from here to Mzulft. Oh, there we go.
suppose Wuthrad's mighty swing was what really finished them off. Not that I had anything to do with it, of course.
Oh, wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves.
These bandits seem to be a plague on the roads of Skyrim. Shall we continue to Mzulft, my Thane? Or do you have another destination in mind?
Is someone there?
There we go. And got his head too. That's right off the walls. Somebody off. He's being chased by bandits. Got him. Sometimes they have encounters where they spawn in afterwards. And sometimes they just lose their minds. Oh, there's this guy.
Are you prepared to die? I cannot bear.
Nope. Okay, here we go.
My Thane, it's quite pleasant out here, isn't it? The snow's stopped and the sun's setting over the mountains. Peaceful evening for a change.
Okay. This is Mzulft. And that is where you find one of the things for, who's it's? Dwemer Storeroom. Yeah, there's Katria.
Give me a hand with this door, would you?
Oh my god. All over the place. Oh my god. There we go.
Ah, I see you found something, my Thane. What is it? Treasure, perhaps,
again
or a
for
new
all your
artifact to
help.
aid us in our quest.
Well, that's the second one. We're halfway there. I'll keep looking. See you soon.
Alright. Lets me exit the conversation. And there's more treasure over here. So this is a good stopping point. Alright, so Mzulft tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, do all the things. Thank you very much for stopping by.